Welcome to our channel Life Insights. This time our question is, why do people seek power? We find in day-to-day life people seek money. They want more and more. Even if the basic needs are fulfilled or satisfied, then also they are not satisfied with life. They want more and more. They try to fill the inner vacuum by the material things, outside things. But it is the general spiritual principle that outside things cannot fill the inward emptiness. Similarly, people go after power. Napoleon was after power. Lenin was after power. Pol Pot was after power. They were all seeking power at one time of their life. Lenin derived power from the king Tsar by violent means. Seeking power is based on violence. Wherever seeking power is there, violence comes up. Hence, a spiritual seeker avoids power. He disregards it. Seeking truth is entirely different from seeking power. The inward emptiness is a thing to be addressed. That is what spirituality is for. That is the greatest question in a spiritual seeker's life. Why do we feel inward emptiness? What is this inward emptiness? It is very mysterious. We can find very easily we are always discontent about this or that. Why this discontent arises? Because in between mind is there. Through mind only we sense the outside world. So mind creates all the troubles. Mind creates duality. Mind creates all the problems. Then mind means thought process. Thought process creates all. Even though we have everything, the thought process will tell us that we don't have anything. We always look towards the phenomenal world. We always assume that getting all the things outside, outwardly, we will be satisfied. Therefore, we go after more and more money, more and more power, and so on. People seek power only for this. Politics is completely based on power. People are very much interested to go after power. This can be understood very easily. But seeking power is a kind of illusory process of mind. Mind always wants power. If we have power, then we feel that we are living. If you don't have power, it seems life is not thrilling. Life is not sensitive. So people go after power. But what a really concerned spiritual seeker is, he is concerned about both inwardly and outwardly richness. A spiritual seeker may live outwardly also a rich life. Inwardly also he wants to lead a rich life. There are few examples. King Janaka and Lord Krishna both were leading church lives. They were inwardly and outwardly led rich lives. King Janaka had all the luxuries of life, but he remained aloof from all those kind of outward show. It is said that he was the greatest yogi. He realized the truth. Like that, Lord Krishna also, he had enough luxury, but he lived inwardly a rich life. So what do we want to say? We wish to say that the inward richness is the purpose of a spiritual seeker's life. We are always concerned about inward richness. If inward richness is there, then outwardly there will be no conflicts at all. Then life brings the greatest blessings. Now, how to go inwardly? For that, we have to understand our own mind, how mind works, that we have to understand. We must have a clarity of understanding. We are always concerned with life. Life is always ready to reveal its secrets. We cannot force life. We have to be gentle with life. We have to ask life very gently. We have to ask and approach life very, very gently. Then life will reveal its secrets. That's what the core of spirituality is. A real seeker is concerned about this. And one day he realizes the truth. Once again, we will be coming up with another one video describing another aspect of life.